Careful, laddie. There's a trap. Careful, laddie. There's a trap. Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
I'll put a spell on you. Be healed.
Careful, laddie.
The mercenary, typical of his sort, crude, rude, and very handy to have.
Sucker!
Traps! Right over here! Worthless! Careful, laddie. There's a trap. Ha! Now that was enjoyable. Seeing you get a taste of my medicine.
Ah! Another victory for me! Ha ha!
Worthless!
Sucker!
Why are we even bothering with this? Not even worth the effort. I smell a trap.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons.
Not even worth the effort. Traps! Right over here! Traps! Right over here! Ha! Now that was enjoyable. Seeing you get a taste of my medicine. I smell a trap. Must stop. Trap.
Healing!
Heavy gloves made from the hide of a badger that imparted
Sucker!
As promised, Herne met the bard atop the tower. If the bard wished the flame of the tower extinguished, he would first have to extinguish the life of its guardian.
You may have made it this far, but your journey ends here. Prepare to die.
Die? I've got too much to live for. But an old weed like yourself wouldn't understand such things. Time to do a little gardening, I think.
Vines constrict.
Sucker! Somebody in need of healing? Somebody in need of healing?
Ah! Another victory for me! Ha ha!
I'll put a spell on you.
Ooh, that looked painful.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I bet you'd have said that to any other guy, had any lived to make it this far.
The others paled in comparison to you.
Looks like most of them were impaled, actually.
Yet you survived the journey up the tower.
Yeah, but I have a few choice words for the gardener.
Stay valiant, my love. You need now go to the second tower, which you can reach by taking a dangerous and peril-filled journey through the mountains.
I don't suppose you have a map.
If only I did. You will need to go back to Kirkwall and see Bove.
Does the term vicious circle mean anything to you?
He's waiting for you and will guide you through the mountains. A different instrument is needed to enter the mountain tower. Bove knows of its location and can help you obtain it on your way through. Be certain to take the Spirit Stone of Herne. His power will now be added to your own.
You better be damn rich, that's all I can say.
More than you will be able to spend in your lifetime, my love. But you must hurry. The next torch must be put out soon.
Speaking of putting out,
Hurry, my champion.
I hate it when she does that.
The bard had no time for rest, for the danger of this tower had not yet passed.
Somebody in need of healing?
Meanwhile, back in Kirkwall, one of the bard's past errors would come back to haunt him.
Bloody idiot bard made me come out here, middle of the night, bloody rain.
Be healed! Sucker! Sucker!
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons. Allows the bard to equip and use a flail, an improved chance to score a more deadly critical hit.
to the bard! Not... Victory!
I'll put a spell on you. Right behind you, dearie.
Charge!
Attack! We triumph! Death to the bard! We triumph!
No, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off with you.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Ah, interesting.
Peeking at my map, are you? I can tell you this much. It's as old as the hills and chock full of danger and delight. The fellow I had it from said there's plenty of frights to make things hot, plenty of X's marking the spot.
I'll buy it.
I'm filthy, stinking rich, I am! All that silver for a scrap of a map I had off a wizened old bugger for the price of a piece of bread! Well, so long and farewell, good sir. I'm off to Dunby to spend me days drunk as a lord and tickling every lass I can lay a hand to. Ah, bless you, sir. Bless you and goodbye.
Ready to explore? I smell a trap. Must stop. Trap. Careful, laddie. There's a trap. Traps! Right over here!
Dead bards tell no tales. Dead bards held.
Heard it already.
Sucker!
Ah! Another victory for me! Ha ha!
Be healed!
Another priceless treasure for you, lad. Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Shimmering particles of light danced in the air. Shining there in the darkness, they dampened and suppressed the bard's magic. Knowing that he must now venture forth alone, without the help of his songs, our hero readied himself for action. Life had changed quite dramatically in the town since his last visit. It was as if the gates of hell had been opened, leaving the bard to find the man who might hold the key to shutting them once again.
put a spell on you.
Who's that needs cracking?
I'm sorry. You've obviously wandered into what you believe to be the local tavern.
What have you got in the way of shields and armour?
You want armour? You do realise...
Let me see something else. See you, old man.
There's a shop in Houghton that you...
Get to the good part. Bove, what the hell happened here?
Some idiot spilled the blood of an animal in the ring of the Nuckleby. With the ring desecrated, the Nuckleby has risen to spread death and destruction.
Idiot might be a bit strong.
Not strong enough, if you ask me.
We'll agree to disagree on that one.
I don't think you understand. The Nuckleby is the harbinger of doom. That lack wit has doomed us all. We must leave town immediately if we hope to survive.
Exactly what I was thinking. Calais said something about a mountain pass leading to the tower.
Ah, the pass. We'll never make it through this time of year. Too cold. We might try going through the old Viking tombs under the mountains. We'll need something from the tombs in any case.
Viking tombs? I don't mean to sound negative, but that does sound rather unpleasant.
No, trust me. What could go wrong?
Bove, don't die. Until you can tell me the location of the tomb. Until I can get you help.
The mountain pass is...
I knew it. Perfect. The little twerp goes and dies on me.
Not a nice thing to say to someone on their deathbed.
Sorry.
Now be respectful. I'm trying to help you. I only have so much life left in me to get out so many words. So I don't think I'm asking too much. Don't you agree? I'm sure most people would. Glad you understand. Now, the mountain pass is...
Oh, okay. That was a little dramatic.
Wait! I'm not done yet. Come closer.
Got it.
What had passed between poor deceased Bove and the bard was anyone's guess.
He asked me to get my knee off his chest.
Ah.
Then he told me the location of the mountain pass. I'm on my way. So, are you dead?
Almost.
Okay, good luck with that.
The bard headed to the mountain pass, leaving Bove to die a slow, painful death.
Who's going to notice one less Bove?
The bard entered Finstown, where a modest reception and gentlefolk awaited.
There he is! The bard is coming! Hooray! Hooray for the bard!
Yes, it's me. Your hero has arrived. Looks like my reputation has preceded me.
Fire!
Healing!
Vengeance! How do you like that, bard?
Somebody in need of healing?
For Finstown! And stay down! For Finstown!
Sucker!
How do you like that, bard? How do you like that, bard?
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage.
How do you like that, bard? For Finstown!
If it isn't the bard, I'm sure our leader Silkbeard will want to talk to you. He's in that large building across town, the one with most of its windows still intact.
Surprisingly, the bard found himself in the local tavern. There's a first time for everything, I suppose. Trowie's pub was once a quaint local hangout, but it, much like the rest of the town, had been overrun by Vikings.
Ah, it's the bard. A drink to your health, bard.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
I don't know what you've done, but the villagers don't seem to like you much. Come to think of it, neither do I.
It's a right pair of brass bollocks you've got, showing your face around here.
Hold on. Why the hostility? I've never even been to this town before. At least, not that I can remember. In any case, I've certainly done nothing to harm you.
As if you didn't know.
I don't.
Right. And next you'll be telling me it wasn't you that set the Orkney dragon free.
Dragon? What dragon?
Do you take me for a fool? You think we didn't know that you set the beast free to raise our city and let the Vikings come storming in afterwards?
Oh, is this that town? I do remember cracking open a big lock gate, but no one mentioned anything about a dragon.
That's right, play dumb. You'll get what's coming to you.
Well, if that means riches and women, I'm all for it. But, doesn't look like this town has either to offer now.
Nobody to blame but yourself for that one. At least many of the villagers escaped and have been laying siege to the town. Perhaps they'll make it in and rescue us eventually.
I'm sure they will. I think I better be going now.
Yeah, go. And dinna come back.
Our hero came across a building guarded by two burly Vikings. Even the bard concluded that there must be something of value in the building, especially now that I just said it out loud.
Look, Carl! It's the bard!
I thought he'd be taller.
Best be on your way, bard. You're not allowed in here.
Don't make us hurt you.
Stay back. Don't make us kill you.
Upon the edge of town was a makeshift prison camp, with crude ramshackle walls that held captive the once proud people of Finstown. These prisoners had little chance against the well-armed Vikings, but the bard could pick up a bit of goodwill if he helped them with their dilemma. At this point, the bard needed as much goodwill as he could muster. The bard arrived at the headquarters of the Viking leader Silkbeard. Being unsure of what type of reception awaited him within, our hero steeled himself for a confrontation.
Welcome, my friend. Take a look at my wares, and I'm sure you'll find they're the finest materials from every corner of the globe. Only the best of the best is sold here.
What have you got in the way of shields and armor?
I carry a fine collection of armor. Even the cowardly will stand firm in any of these well-crafted suits.
Well, interesting.
That suit of mail is quite a beauty. It can make any warrior look good, even the dead one I took it from. If you can look good dead, that says a lot for what you're wearing.
Not interested. Well, interesting.
Oh, now, let me tell you about this armor. There was this warrior princess, see, and she and me, we have ourselves this little game of cards. And soon enough, it's my breeks against her chain, and guess who won? Damn near fainted when she peeled it off. Oh, those were the days.
What else you got? Well, interesting.
This particular kite shield is as fine a piece of protection as I ever stripped off a dead knight. You just can't go wrong with quality like that.
Nah, not worth my time. Well, interesting.
This Targ shield was actually buried with an ancient warrior. Legend has it this warrior lived to be over 200 years old because the shield was so well made. It protected him from death itself.
Let me see something else. Let me see something else. What have you got to stab and bash with?
When it comes to the true warrior, it's hand-to-hand weaponry that wins the day. All of these weapons would make even the most bloodthirsty Viking proud.
This looks interesting.
That one. Pulled it out of a drunken trow in Downby. Cleaned up pretty nice. The dirk, not the trow. That smelly bugger bled to death all over my best boots.
Let me see something else. Well, interesting.
Here now. Got it off a southern dwarf. All I had to do was behead a couple of the king's lawyers. Cheap at twice the price.
Nah, not worth my time. What can you tell me about this?
Oh, I can vow personally that this is the finest of flails. It nearly took my own life in the great battle of Hammerhill on the island of Sanday. Fortunately, Thor was with me that day, and I ducked just in time. All proceeds for it go to the family of my good friend Kolseg, who was unlucky enough to be standing behind me.
Let me see something else. This looks interesting.
This fine weapon was donated to me by a warrior who had no use for a two-hander after suffering a mishap in battle. He did live to go home to his family, but I'm afraid he'll never clap again. I heard he became a juggler after that.
Not interested. Let me see something else. What have you got in the way of bows?
Bows? Not the most honorable of weapons, but a great way to catch the attention of a spineless villain making a hasty retreat.
Well, interesting.
Now this elderwood bow is a rare find indeed. Had to stab a few fellas in the back to acquire it. Ah, those were good times.
Let me see something else. Well, interesting.
I see you eyeing this bow. Belonged to a young man called himself the Chosen One. Whatever the hell that means. Last I heard he ended up an appetizer for some redcaps. Horrible way to go.
not worth my time. Ah, interesting.
Now this is a bow. Fell in love with it the moment I saw it, I did. The owner didn't want to sell it, so I had to trade him my kids for it. Well, a couple at least. Sure is a beauty.
Nah, not worth my time. What else you got? See you, old man.
Here now, bud. I owe you a lot. But messing with a man's treasure, that's not proper.
Oh, I'm just admiring your property. I've no mind to be making off with any of it. Well, not for right now.
Look who it is!
Oh, hell. Time to start killing.
Get around, you drunken sots! The bard's come at last! A flagon of ale and a haunch of meat. Hell, give him anything he wants. It's the least we can do after what you've done for us.
And, just what was that?
What was that, he says? That was the Orkney dragon you loosed on this damn town. Months we'd been at it, hammering at the gates and slaughtering the town folks when we could get at them. Then along comes your dragon, smashes the gate in one pass, and puts half the city to the torch. It was beautiful. Hurrah! 3 cheers for the bard!
No wonder the locals hate me.
Hate you? Hate you? They don't hate you, man. They love you.
Love me? What you on about?
Wait, no, not love. Loathe. They loathe you, despise you. They'll curse your name with every breath for 1,000 years. Oh, what I wouldn't give for fame like that.
You can have it.
Oh, that's no way for a death-dealing devil like you to talk. And as long as you're here, go where you will, slaughter the local folk, and take what you want. It's the least we can do for such a horrible murdering bastard as yourself.
Come gather round, all ye bastards, and raise up a calm to this our stern. We came and freed the spiders of hell, and let them run loose over hill and dell. Here's to the bard and his scab about rain. Here's to the dragon and all it has slain. The gate is knocked in and the town is aflame, and it's ours for the taking. Oh, you get the fame. We tortured some townsfolk, it's true, and pounded but couldn't break through. With all his might, the dragon took flight and burned the town down to a ball bag of shite. Here's to the bard and his knob of a head. Here's to the Orkney, the smoke and the dead. The gate is knocked in and the town is aflame, and it's ours for the taking, and you get the fame. Here's to the bard and the pollen be plum. Here's to the beast and the rest of you scum. The gate is knocked in and the town is aflame, and it's ours for the taking, so you get the fame.
Don't make us hurt you. Over here, men! We have a challenge!
And stay down! Bard, you owe me a fortune for this. Another one down.
Hello? Carl? Are you guys all right?
They can't talk right now. They're busy bleeding to death.
Come on in, Bard. We've got more for you.
Never saw it coming.
I'll send you to the next world. Praise Woden!
Another victory for me. Ha ha. All stand back and hail your new hero.
You should feel fortunate we don't hail you with stones, since it was your actions that put us here. Nevertheless, we need your help. Reinforcements are on the way in numbers greater than you can handle alone. However, with your magic and our help, they can be defeated.
I'll open the gates, but if one stone hits my head, you're going back in.
Maybe there's some good in you after all. Free us, and we'll fight at your side.
We had a bard of our own till the Vikings used him for target practice. He left this instrument behind here. I suppose you could use it.
Need my help?
So you're the one responsible for all this death and destruction. Ah well, forgive and forget is my motto. Care to make a donation and buy a little forgiveness?
I could use a bit of goodwill.
You're him, aren't you? The worthless chiseler my mum told me about.
Wait, don't tell me. You must be the plug ugly brat I've heard so much about.
Oh! Let's forget about their hearts and minds and mind your gonads. Some folks have the wonderful gift of seeing a man for what he really is.
I heard that some of the others escaped the initial attack and have gathered a small force outside town.
You're lucky we don't just string you up.
You've got a lot of nerve coming in here acting the hero after what you done.
Can you believe some idiot let the Orkney dragon loose?
For Finstown! Vengeance! How do you like that, Bard? For Finstown! For... How do you like that, Bard? Vengeance! For Finstown! How do you like that, Bard?
So, I let you roam my city and you repay me by stealing my loot and killing my men.
It's my loot, Snotbeard. You and your little girls were just watching it for me.
This little girl's about to gut you from green to groin.
How do you like that, Bard?
Hold back.
I watch your back, sir!
For Finstown!
Got you covered, sir!
Hold back.
Right behind you, dearie.
Attack! I'll meet them head on!
Praise Woden!
I'll put a spell on you.
For Finstown!
I'm here.
The The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons. Allows the bard to equip and use a flail, a ranged attack that fires multiple arrows which pass through their targets, used with the ranged skill.
May good fortune smile upon you, lad. Care to make a donation to a poor, wandering holy man?